intelligent backbone. First point, why is Sensedia looking at this? And why is the market interested? We've always built integrations for one purpose, for us humans. Developer portal, IPaaS, API management. Most of you are familiar. API documentation, Swagger. We know what integration is. But now, non-humans need to know integration. So what do I do with that? On top of all that, it creates a complexity that didn't exist before. Humans consuming integrations were already problematic and complex enough. Everyone here who has ever developed an integration knows that. But now we have an agent, and we have no idea how it will call an existing integration. So there are governance, security, and a series of problems that, before a POC or putting an agent into production, I need to worry about. If I put it into production, who knows how autonomous agent uses integration? I don't know, nobody knows. Nobody can explain what's inside, okay? That's the whole point. That's why we're actively developing tools and protocols so we can actually put this into production safely, okay? Yeah, this is a cliche, but it's true. Artificial intelligence. Now we have generative AI, which is great. I can speak in natural language. It's not new. Everyone here knows that, okay? But for it to work, the infrastructure and architecture need to be up to date, all right? Especially your integration architectures and infrastructures. No one here is going to build an LLM from scratch, or if someone is doing that, they must have a lot of money. We need to use the intelligence, the integrations, and the data we already have. This isn't about recreating or redoing things, or jumping on the hype with a new word that's supposed to be the next big magic trick. Okay. It's about making it possible to use what already exists. Integrations that are already in place, APIs that are already built, and giving them a way to become more user-friendly for your agents, so they can be consumed within a controlled context, okay? Healthy, governed APIs prepared for non-human consumption. As I said, it was hard enough for us to create integrations. Now double that, because we don't really know what an AI does. It's non-deterministic. So that's another layer of complexity in the architecture many people here are already familiar with and struggle with. And there's another saying here, my AI is surrounded by information. That's a fact. I've got a data lake, a gateway, APIs, IPaaS. That's for real. I've got databases with all kinds of information, but then what? What do I do? How can I turn all this into practical things? Right? And then there's another complication. Like I told you at the beginning, it's already hard enough to create integrations for humans. I've already got duplicate APIs and poorly made integrations that return too much or not enough data. And now I'm going to have something non-human consuming these same integrations. I don't even need to say the result, right? Everyone already knows the outcome. The famous hallucinations, An ineffective way of turning something fantastic for my business ends up becoming a problem or a data leak. We don't know, okay?